Today on Your Time with Thomas, I take you to a nonprofit organization that means a lot to me. I tell you about my Filipino culture, and I take you to one of LA's best Filipino restaurants, Maxis of Manila. This is Your Time with Thomas. Today I'm heading to Project Angel Food with my friends to help volunteer. I had heard about Project Angel Food from my friend John, and I'm really happy that he's here today because he motivates me as well to want to do more. Project Angel Food's mission is to help feed and nourish the sick as they battle critical illness. When you walk in, you get greeted by the people that work at Project Angel Food, and they take you to orientation. During the orientation, they have a list of safety precautions that you need to know before going into the kitchen. This food that we're preparing goes to these families, and the safety is extremely important. You have to wear a hairnet, and you have to wear gloves, you have to wash your hands, you have to do X amount of things before you get in there. And you know, Robert is such a funny guy, so he obviously makes the whole presentation fun. When you get to the kitchen, you meet with a team leader there that assigns you to a job. I just like looking what's on the menu. When all the food is all sealed, they deliver the food. There's so many people from all parts of LA that come and volunteer, and so you make new friends. It was definitely a day where we can all just catch up. It's not as serious as it looks. It's actually a lot of fun. I think that's what volunteering is. It's just going there with an open mind, an open heart, and just seeing what's gonna happen. Volunteer work has been instilled in my family for a very long time. My sister, who lives in Florida, that's a teacher, has worked with organizations like Make-A-Wish Foundation, and she's also had her own charity called Connecting Hands, which helps the homeless. She's always been somebody that I really look up to. My two brother-in-laws and both my sisters have both taught me that, you know, if you work hard in life, you will definitely succeed in anything you put your mind to. We get so caught up in all of our daily activities that sometimes it's nice to help other people. If you guys are interested in volunteering at Project Angel Food, I highly recommend it. It's so much fun, and if you guys want to volunteer, the number is here below. The Filipino community means a lot to me. My Filipino heritage is super important. I've always been very interested in the Filipino world. When I was younger, my mom would always have, you know, Filipino magazine. I would just go through and just read about what's happening in the country. And my family still lives out there, so it's really nice to have family that live in the Philippines that I could connect with on social media. I love going on Facebook and seeing their posts because it really interests me to see what they think is cool and what's happening in that part of the world. And I look up to my mom and my dad. They have always taught me to be proud of who I am and to speak my truth. And they came to America in the early 1980s. My dad is from Manila and my mom is from a province called Ilocos Norte. They actually met here, and I was really surprised hearing this story, but they met in Hollywood, actually not that far from my house, and they met at a house party and they got married in 1983 in Las Vegas. Funny enough, my sister also decided to get married in Las Vegas. In 2013, we had her wedding there, and it was kind of like history repeating itself, which I think is really, really cool. Both my parents worked really hard. My dad was in the banking industry and my mom was a nurse. I'm really thankful that my family is really close and we stay connected with each other, especially nowadays with social media. I know what my sisters, my mom, my dad are doing at all times. One thing that I love about the Filipino community is the unity. I think all of the Filipinos who are out there working and just doing the best that they can, I think it's very admirable. No matter where we've come from and how far they've come from, they always are striving to do more. Some of the famous Filipino artists that I look up to are actress Vanessa Hudgens, boxer champion Manny Pacquiao, and singer Nicole Scherzinger. I wouldn't exchange my Filipino heritage for anything else. I hope that my story inspires other Filipinos out there to also follow their dreams and to do the best that they can. Today I'm meeting my sister Tony, my mom, and Annalyn for lunch. I've been going to Maxis of Manila since I was a little kid, and Maxis of Manila in Glendale has been there forever. It actually originated in the Philippines, and it's been around for over 70 years. My dad couldn't make it because he's out of town, but we're gonna FaceTime him because Annalyn loves her grandpa. Both of my parents are very good cooks. I need to learn every recipe that they've ever done because Filipino cuisine is just the best cuisine. Ang pagkain sa Max ay masarap. Ang paborito kong ulam ay adobo manok, lumpia, pancit canton. I always have to order halo-halo at the end. It's just my favorite dessert. Annalyn loves ube ice cream. Halo-halo consists of beans, jello, and it's very, very good. I am absolutely obsessed with Annalyn. Ever since she was born, I knew she was gonna be like my new best friend. Whenever we're together, I always open my Snapchat and her favorite filter is the doggy filter. So we have so much fun with it. She is like a natural. If you're ever in Glendale, I highly recommend going to Maxis of Manila. Remember to give back. I always tell myself, even though I'm so busy with doing different things, it's important for me to always go out there and do what I can to help other people. So anytime that you guys have, definitely go and give your time to people that need it the most. Hey, you just finished watching a brand new episode of Your Time with Thomas. Please make sure to hit subscribe after watching the video and follow me everywhere on social media at Thomas Relina on my Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and Facebook. Next time on Your Time with Thomas, I meet up with one of my good friends to talk about how we're navigating our way through the entertainment industry. I'm also going to be sharing with you my top 3 tips on how to make it in Hollywood.